Walther P99 9mm, 50 rounds.
Headshot time?
Center, that's how you need to do.
Alright, ready?
Walther PPQ 9mm, 50 rounds. Never been fired before. First time.
Uh-oh.
Coming off P99, it is a bit of surprise at first. Way quicker than you think. So, not bad. That's when you know your gun's clean, by the way. If you put the fucking mag in and it automatically goes forward, that's when you're in business. Notice your P95 doesn't do that.
Well, I don't think the last time that thing's been cleaned is been a few years. And I've never seen somebody oil like you.
Hey.
The jam?
Yeah, it feels the fire. See, it hit the primer.
Uh-oh. What do you do with that bad boy?
That bad boy will probably be fired in the last 5 rounds. I'll try to fire it again, but I'm not going to.
I thought you're not supposed to.
What?
I thought you weren't supposed to if they won't.
Be fine. Well, obviously a light primer strike, but there's a malfunction nonetheless. PPQ 1 malfunction.
Now, would that be the bullet's fault or the gun?
Could be. It's either a bad primer or it's a weak primer strike. Would be this.
I feel like you do better with the P99.
Oh, I fired it.
Still not a bad pattern.
This light primer strike. See, if it does not fire on this one, then it's no good. I don't know, I'd say I'm just about the same with both. Maybe slightly better. Remember I had 2 stragglers on the P99. So I kind of got 1 straggler. 2 kind of on the board. I have to compare them, but this gun shoots just as good as this. Trigger does break much crisper, but until you get used to it, it's a surprise, because couple of fire this for so many years. The very first shot out of this did surprise me. It was like, boom! I'm like, I didn't expect it to go off that fast, so.
Alright, hit stop.
All good. You're not shooting that gun. You're shooting this gun. This is KD Walther P99, 9mm. Just a slide release. No. There you go. So low.
I was trying to see where it went.
You're shooting under the trigger. You're anticipating the recoil. Aim at the center and just gently squeeze the trigger. Eject the magazine. Use your finger or your thumb. Finger or thumb, either or will work. No, I said eject the magazine. You can use your thumb or your finger. It's ambidextrous. Load it and rack the slider. You can lock the slide back and then put the magazine in. Remember, just slowly squeeze the trigger. Don't anticipate. Anticipated the recoil. Anticipated the recoil. Load the next round. Stop pressing the slide release. You need to practice and get how to unload or eject that magazine faster, because you're not supposed to
now.
Use this hand. When the slide is have to rack it. It's faster to use your...
We didn't have one of those on the other guns is what I was...
I don't know, it's your gun. It's not my gun. I would use it on the 1911 and mine. I don't know about yours. Now, don't anticipate the recoil. Let it go forward until you feel the click, and then just go back a little bit. So here's what you need to be doing. When you pull the trigger, keep your finger held back. After the gun has cycled, pull the trigger forward, you'll feel the click, then press it again. And a hair after that is when it goes off. So don't jerk it and then let off, just slowly squeeze it. Boom, after it goes off, go forward, click, boom, goes off again. Click, boom, goes off. Click, boom, that's all you have to do. Don't jerk the trigger. And don't anticipate the recoil, and you'll see that you'll hit the center. Okay. 5 headshots. Slowly squeeze the trigger. Point in the middle. Slowly squeeze the trigger. Not anticipate the recoil.
I'm really far to the
That's because you're missing. You're jerking the trigger.
all to the right.
You're jerking the trigger. Don't do that. That's it.
There's my headshots.
How are the other 2 headshots? Let me see that. Make that straight. Pretty gnarly. The only ones you got in the center whenever, like a couple times ago when I actually said what to do. Squeeze the trigger, let off, and that's the only time you hit the center. Every other time you're way off. Alright, Walther PPQ, Katie, 9mm, 50 done. Number 45 to the body, 5 to the head. Slide lock. There we go. Eject the magazine. Is there any rounds in the magazine? Then rack the slide, but aim it down. No, the other way, where it's going to come out down. Turn it 180 degrees. Now rack the 180, not 90. That's 0 degrees. That's 90 degrees. That's 180 degrees. Slide. And keep your finger off the trigger. Did you rack the slide? Did you rack it? Hold the slide lock lever up when you're racking it back to lock the slide back. Is there anything in there? That came out, so it failed to eject. That was your... Okay, not a big deal. Load it back up. Make sure your magazine's seated now. Okay, get her done. Well, which one do you like better so far?
I don't know, that one's different.
It's different, but it's completely different than the P99. The whole trigger mechanism is completely different. It's got a crisper break, but you can still.
Yours better than mine.
You can still feel the wall. You feel the wall, and then boom, off it goes. It goes off much quicker than the P99, which is why you should be more accurate with it. But that remains to be seen. So load up your other 2 mags.
The final 5. Must not be lean enough.
A little high. So lean forward and just lean forward. Get a good grip, a good purchase on the gun. As high up on the back strap as you can get with your right hand. Wrap around the front with your left hand. Hold it real tight and just slowly squeeze the trigger. Exhale as you're squeezing. Just breathe out while exhaling. Or well, that's the same thing, but you get one. Squeeze the trigger while exhaling is what I'm getting at. Perfect. You're out.
I try to smack it in there, but
You got to do it hard.
I guess I don't do hard enough. I'm trying.
That was low, you jerked. Better, go left a little. Try straightening out your right arm. Try making your right arm completely straight and rest your head on the shoulder part, the meaty part of your arm. And leaning forward while you're doing it. Whatever, try it your way. You keep missing your way, so it's whatever.
Doing any better the last 5?
Yeah, you keep hitting the 9. You have to lean forward, just hold your arm perfectly straight. And that way the gun's absorbing most of the recoil. You don't want a twisted elbow absorbing that recoil.
Was I twisted?
Well, your elbow's bent. Pulling the trigger, it's moving the gun. That's it. You're at your 5 shots. 5 to the head. Hold it as straight as you can, as high up on the back strap as you can, because you're low, which is causing you to miss. High on the back strap. There you go. See how much better you do when you have it higher up on the back strap? You actually hit the head.
Yeah, I got 2.
So your problem is you're holding the gun way down here. Look at that. You need to be way up here. Because when you're down low like this, the gun's rocking around too much. Hold it like this, the gun won't move as much.
That scares me.
Well, you missed a lot. I honestly don't know if this is better than the P99 or not. They're both pretty terrible, and you're shooting for some reason to the right and high, but also low, and also sideways. So I don't know.
Around the head.